A few years ago, AI regrew my goat's missing legs in a photo in Photoshop. That's the moment AI stopped being hype and got real for me. I'm Don, founder of Wise and Wired Studio. I'm retired from tech now, and I want to share what I've learned with fellow baby boomers so AI can work for you the way it is working for me. In this video, I'll show you how AI can be wrong, confidently, convincingly wrong. Industry calls AI getting it wrong a hallucination. When an AI hallucinates, it gives you an incorrect answer, but it presents it with the same confident tone it would use for a correct answer. It does not know it's wrong. It's not lying to you. It is doing what it always does, predicting the most likely response based on the patterns in its training. Sometimes those patterns lead it astray. It is important to understand because the risk is not that AI sounds uncertain when it is wrong. The risk is that it sounds certain. You need to bring your own judgment to every answer, especially anything that matters. I saw this image on social media. Two people pulling on ropes over pulleys, the same 10-kilogram weight hanging from each side, one rope straight up, one at an angle. The question, which rope has more tension? I thought I knew the answer, but I decided to test it on AI first. I copied the image into ChatGPT and asked it to solve the problem. ChatGPT's response was this. It's very complicated. Uses cosines, which I haven't used since college, and came up with the answer that the tension in B is more than the tension in A. That answer seemed off, so I dropped the same image into Claude, and this was its response. Claude predicted that the tension both A and B would be the same, and that is the correct answer. What struck me about this was not just that ChatGPT got it wrong, it was how it got it wrong. It walked through a detailed calculation using cosines and trigonometry, laid out each step with complete authority, and arrived at a conclusion that anyone who's ever used a pulley knows cannot be right. It was wrong in a way that looked exactly like being right. After I got Claude's response, I went back to ChatGPT and said, I don't think that's correct. At which point, ChatGPT recalculated and came up with the correct answer. That tells you two things. First, you can push back. You can say, are you sure? And AI will often self-correct. Second, asking the same question to two different tools is a useful habit, especially when the answer matters. I recently ran the same test again with the latest version of ChatGPT, and it got the correct answer on the first try. These tools are improving fast, but the habit of verification is still worth keeping. So should you trust AI? Well, yes, with the same healthy skepticism you would apply to anything you read online. Use AI as a starting point, not an ending point. It is excellent for fast drafts, research leads, summarizing complex topics, and generating ideas. Treat what it gives you as a very good rough draft, not a finished answer. Ask it to show its reasoning. If something does not seem right, try asking, how did you arrive at that? Or, are you sure about that? Or even, give me your best answer, but tell me if you're uncertain. AI responds remarkably well to these prompts. It will often flag its own uncertainty when you invite it to. Cross-check anything that matters. If the question touches your health, your finances, your medications, or anything legally important, always verify with a trusted second source. This is not a knock on AI. It's just good practice. And AI itself will tell you the same thing if you ask it. And finally, do not share personal details you would not share publicly. AI never needs your social security number, your passwords, or your financial account numbers to do its work. If an AI ever asks for those, that is a red flag, not a feature. AI can help you use AI. Just ask it. Let's ask Claude how to detect hallucinations. This is Claude.ai in a browser. Let's ask it how to detect a hallucination. And here's its response. So the red flags are at the top. Overly specific details, confident tone on things that should be uncertain, citations, URLs, or paper titles that sound right but you can't verify, internal inconsistency. And here are other tips it gave on ways to verify whether its response is accurate or not. I hope this video has been useful. If you have any questions about anything in this video or about AI in general, there are two great places to take them. Our Facebook community at facebook.com/groups/wisewired is full of people at the same stage as you. Or you can email me directly at don@wisewired.ai. We also have a free weekly AI briefing with practical AI news and tips focused specifically on the baby boomer community. I would love to have you subscribe at www.wisewired.ai. This video is part of a growing library we are creating about AI on YouTube for people like us. You'll find the rest right here on this channel. If this video was helpful, subscribe so you won't miss what's next. Thank you for watching.